Welcome. I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to speak with you today. Now, in the next number of minutes, we're going to really be diving into some crucial topics that could have a significant impact in your financial future. But before we get started, let me assure you that your financial success and peace of mind are our top priority here at Lions Wealth Management. And whether you're considering working with us or not, I want you to leave this video with valuable insights that can help you make informed decisions about your wealth management. So let's jump right in and discuss something that's on everyone's mind: economic and stock market risks. First and foremost, let's talk about the economic climate. Now, it's crucial to stay informed about where we're headed and what's happening in the world, which can directly affect your financial well-being. So I really want to start actually looking in the past. And for the past 21 months, the Conference Board leading indicators has shown a consistent slowdown. Now, think of this as a predictive tool of where our economy is headed. So when we're talking about the fact that we are not looking as rosy as what other areas are considering, the leading indicators is one element that is showing a slowing of our economy. Well, we've also seen employment figures really being revised downward as well, and this is the longest streak of revisions since the global financial crisis. Now, in July, it was a month of peaks and troughs, really, and we saw the peak of the AI euphoria and the peak of the stock market as well, and even peak summer concerts with Taylor Swift and Beyonce. Now, I do bring them up because it's actually shown that Taylor Swift directly helped stimulate the economy. But on the flip side here, we are witnessing really sub 7% mortgage back then as well, and really a trough in gas prices. This is all starting to change. In July, we also marked a peak in equity prices and 12-month low in savings rate. So this is obviously something to keep an eye on here. So as we entered September, we were really observing an acceleration in inflation and a rising of oil prices, and that can really start to impact the other elements of the economy and a lot of the industrials and financials as well. So now, with October unfolding, there's going to be a lot of challenges, including the start of student loan repayments, a kicking of the can of the government shutdown, and the expiration of the child care funding. Now, what this is going to really do is affect millions of families. And in addition to all of these concerns, we're really anticipating health insurance premiums to spike here in the fourth quarter of 2023 and a continued unwind of the pandemic medical coverage. So all of this is really going to start affecting millions of people around the country, and that's not going to be something that they're going to be enjoying and sometimes able to even handle. So there's going to be a matter of a couple of the other pandemic related loan payments that are out there that will be halted, and that's the EIDL. So that's obviously going to be stopping with the repayments of that, and that will be a significant $380 billion in loans that are going to come due between now and the end of 2023. So that's really what we're looking for there, and all of these risks really highlight the importance of prudent financial planning and a strategic portfolio management. And that leads us to portfolio changes that you could look to make in your own wealth plan. Now that we've discussed the economic and stock market risks, let's talk about what you can do to navigate these uncertain times and make the most of your investments. Now, here at Lions Wealth Management, we believe in a proactive approach to managing your portfolio. And this means really staying agile and making adjustments when needed. So we are really looking on some key changes that we can be considering here. First and foremost, let's really take a look at the investments like short-term 1 to 3 month treasury bills and how they can provide some stability in your portfolios. So yes, stability and liquidity are a big piece of it, but really they ensure this safe harbor time during the turbulent times in the stock market that we're starting to really see now that we're coming into the fourth quarter. And you can be looking at this more into your own wealth plan to see if they're going to be a good fit for you. Now, think of these as a financial life jacket if we're going to be using the analogy of a boat, and a reliable source of security when the markets get choppy. So let's talk about that in the terms of what's going on with this economy and energy. Now, like I said, we've really looked at shifting of the global energy sources, and we're starting to see an inflation starting to pick up with energy, and you've probably noticed even gas pumps as well. So the energy sector is one way that we're seeing that we can actually be capitalizing on this inflation and a potential investment that you could be making for your own portfolio. Now, it's really not just about the sustainability of energy or the oil or any other energy sources that you may be considering right now. There are other elements that we can be looking at and other economies that are actually doing very well, namely India. Now, I've talked about this in the past, and India is one of the fastest growing economies right now in the world, and investing in Indian stocks can really offer some diversification to help with your growth potential. So think of it as a new spice, let's say, to your investment portfolio. A flavor that can really make your returns a little bit more popping. Now, yes, I say potential there, and you really do need to look at this in light of your overall risk level and your other diversification that you already have. Now, lastly, let's touch on the US dollar. Currency markets are really choppy, but they can also provide a significant impact in your portfolio, especially having the US dollar to help strengthen your portfolio again in these turbulent times. So look into the dollar, and there are ways you can actually be really having that as an investment strategy to help guard against some of the turbulence out there. So like I said, these are all things to be considering and how you can be fine-tuning your own investments. Now, as you have some thoughts, as you would like to explore more changes, remember that yes, while you're unique, there are a lot of different ideas that we have here with respect to your portfolio that could help align your portfolio to meet your specific goals and risk tolerances. So that's where our dedicated team of experts here at Lions Wealth come in to help you tailor the best plan that suits you. So again, as you have questions, feel free to reach out. We'd be here to help. And that leads us to wealth management and advanced planning. Building and preserving wealth is not just about investment strategies. It's about understanding the principles that guide the most successful individuals. Now, I really want to share with you 4 essential guidelines that self-made mega millionaires and billionaires follow to achieve remarkable success. Guideline number 1, define your value. Do not let others decide your significance. One of the key traits of a self-made super rich is their unwavering self-belief. They have a high opinion of themselves, and while they may not always align with reality, sometimes, the positive attitude and their self-esteem really is their beliefs in their ability to drive them towards their economic success. Guideline number 2, work your agenda. Do not be responsive to someone else. To achieve significant success, it's essential really to set a high-level goal and create a plan, an agenda to reach these goals. And reacting to events without a clear direction often leads to a lack of progress in building personal wealth. So take charge of your life's narrative, and you should be in control of your professional and your personal life, making decisions that align with your goals. While you may need to adapt or change some circumstances, remember that you are the one making those decisions. Guideline number 3, help other people succeed. Now, do not miss this. opportunity here to create greater success for those around you. Achieving success does not mean ignoring others or hoarding opportunities. The self-made super rich understand that success is really not a zero-sum game, and they work towards creating opportunities for everyone to succeed, and believing the financial accomplishments are not limited. In fact, they often strive for everyone involved to come away from a situation feeling like a winner. And this mindset fosters a positive environment that opens doors to collaboration and different opportunities. Guideline number 4, surround yourself with talented people. Now, do not settle for those who are second rate. Now, people that you should be surrounding yourself with can significantly impact your success, and it's essential to avoid toxic individuals and those who may unintentionally hinder your progress. Seek out talented and capable individuals who can contribute positively to your journey. Now, surrounding yourself with the right team can be a game changer in achieving your financial goals. Now, these 4 guidelines are not just principles to be followed, but they're ones that will actually help you along your wealth journey. And these are key principles that we employ here at Lions Wealth as we look to actively help to increase the wealth planning that we are doing for you and help improve your financial future. So remember, we're here to help guide you on this journey. And as you are making these strategic changes in your own life, we are working hard here to make sure that we are providing the right people at the right time that can help you achieve your goals as well. Well, that leads us nicely into our second opinion service. Now that we've explored wealth management principles here and some strategies to help improve your overall thought process, I want to introduce to you a valuable service we like to offer to people that we really care about and ones that we can make a significant impact on. We call that our second opinion service. Now, this service is all about providing you with an extra layer of clarity and confidence in your wealth plan. Now, we understand that your financial future is a deeply personal and important matter, and having a second opinion can really make all the difference. Now, here's how it works. Step 1, we'll schedule a discovery meeting to understand where you're at today. This is no obligation and really is just opening the conversation to have you share some financial goals, concerns, and aspirations with us. The second step then would be to conduct a thorough analysis of your existing wealth plan, and we'll look at your investments, risk management strategies, and tax strategies, as long as your overall financial health. And we'll find if there's any gaps that exist. Step 3 then is going to be basing our findings on one of 3 outcomes. First off, there may actually be no changes in your financial plan. And in that case, we'll provide you with all those details and that peace of mind, knowing that you're on the right track. The second thing that could come out of this meeting is that we may identify some adjustments that you can implement yourself. And we'll guide you through the process and help you to provide a more optimal future depending on where you're at. The third element, if we discover some significant gaps in your plan, we may be the correct firm to help provide a comprehensive strategy to correct them. Now, our team will closely work with you to ensure your financial success. And our second opinion service is really designed to empower you with knowledge and options. Now, it's about ensuring that you have the best possible plan to meet your financial goals. So if you're ready to take the next step, and if you want a second opinion and a way to help secure your financial future is the goal, then we're here to help, and please feel free to reach out. Now, that's really what we wanted to be talking about today. There's a lot of different elements to the stock market, the economic risks that are out there, portfolio changes, and the elements to your overall success. And remember, you're not on this journey alone. We're here to help as your trusted advocate and partner for your financial success. Take care.